Welcome back to Scottish Mancave, and yes, I bought an Xbox Series X. I've bit the bullet. The reason I bought an Xbox is because the new FIFA, or EAFC, is due to come out next month, and I really want to start recording some FIFA content on the gaming channel. So, I bought this bad boy. I'm paying £31 a month through the Xbox All Access through the Smith's Toy Store website. So I haven't spent £450 on a winner. But I had a Series X before, and I didn't really get into it that much because it was still brand new at the time. There wasn't much games, and there still isn't much games really. But I want the current gen console to play EAFC, and because I've been, taking part in many games, the NI Gamer, big shout out to his channel. I want to take part in other games. So I've bit the bullet. I've bought a Series X, and I'm really happy to add it into my collection. And I think Chester is as well, ain't you, baby? So that's my console just updating. But do you remember when you used to buy a console and it worked straight away? None of this having to download 1.4 gigabyte of an update. So annoying. But yeah, I'm happy to have the Series X again. But I'm not happy that you can't play it right away. So the really good thing as well about buying the Xbox Series X is some of these games are backwards compatible, which means I can play it on the new Series X. And some of the games have actually been upgraded, which is excellent as well. So I think it's a good way to play some backwards compatible games on the Series X.
2,000 years later.
And what a beautiful day. It is a heat wave in Scotland right now, and I think it's about time I do a charity shop hunt.
Ce soir, je te suis jusqu'à l'infini. 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 Ce soir, te suis jusqu'à l'infini. Ce soir, je te suis jusqu'à l'infini. Ce soir, je te suis jusqu'à l'infini. Ce soir, je te suis jusqu'à l'infini.
Thousands of tears later.
Welcome back to Inverurie. I've decided to come here because that local charity shop hunt a couple of days ago was absolutely atrocious. It's not very often that I do not come out with anything in a charity shop, and yeah, it was absolutely dire. There was just nothing at all that really I fancied picking up. So I'm hoping Inverurie can be a bit better than my local charity shops. But the last time we came here, it wasn't really much to be desired. So I've not got much hope. But yeah, we're continuing the charity shop hunt in this week's vlog. So let's see what we can find.
A few moments later.
So I've just came into the Gordon Highlander for a pint. But yeah, just no luck in video games. at all. There was quite a bit, but I've got all of it, and they were all priced pretty reasonable. So if you're a new collector, then it's probably a good place to start. But for me, I've got all of that games. There was nothing really to trade into CEX. I bought that Black Ops 2 for the PlayStation 3, thinking it was worth a bit, but it's actually not. It's just the 360 version. So yeah, it's a bit disappointing. Oh, you can't go wrong with tennis. But yeah, I think I'm going to try one more place. I don't know if they're going to let me film, but I'm going to check it out anyway. So I always get asked in the comment section, especially for North East collectors, where is the closest local kind of game store that's not a franchise or a CEX? And it's actually in Inverurie. Now I haven't been to this store in a couple of years, probably COVID pandemic before that. It was quite a while ago. I don't know if the guy's going to let me film. Hopefully he does. If he doesn't, I'll just give you my review once we go out. But yeah, that's it there. Gamers and Geeks of Inverurie. Hopefully it's got some good deals. Let's have a look. So yeah, that was a decent experience in Gamers and Geeks. I highly recommend it. If you're in the northeast of Scotland area, especially Aberdeen. There's nothing in Aberdeen unless you've got CEX and cash converters. So yeah, it was a couple of 360 titles I managed to pick up for this week's vlog. I didn't really think I was getting any video games this week, to be honest. Apart from one vintage purchase I've got back at the Mancave. So yeah, I'm pretty content. You know, the Green Lantern especially. I think that's maybe a £10 game in CX. We're selling it for a £5. So the prices were a bit mixed. You know, there were some prices that maybe were more expensive than CX, but there was definitely other prices that were cheaper than CX. So, you know, overall, you know, pretty reasonable, I would say. Owner, very nice as well. You know, that was the thing. I was worried about filming, obviously. You know, some people probably don't want their shop being filmed. But he was happy enough to film as long as I didn't film the customers. So, yeah, go and check out Gamers and Geeks if you're in the northeast of Scotland. Welcome back to the Mancave, and this week's charity shop hunts were not the best, to be honest. There was plenty of games, but it was just nothing there for myself. I did pick up Call of Duty Black Ops 2, thinking this was worth something. The Xbox 360 version of this game, you do get a little bit of credit for, so it's not a deal breaker. I'm actually going to use this for a future video. So yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 does have the manual on the CD, so still a decent enough pickup. I think I've maybe owned this already, but I think it's still at my mum and dad's for some reason. So, Gamers and Geeks. I think it's a really good shop actually. It's a bit of a mix of video games and like Funko Pops. I'm not really into the Funko Pop kind of, you know, collecting scene. Although I do quite like the WWE ones, I'm not gonna lie. But if I started buying them, you know, it'd get out of control. So video games is enough for me. Having said that, I did manage to pick up a couple of games. The first game is Port Royale. This was £7. CEX I think sell this for £8. I think it's possibly like a tropical kind of game. I think you're maybe like managing ships and stuff in the Caribbean. I'm not 100% sure, but one thing about Gamers and Geeks is the cases are in fantastic condition. They almost feel like they're brand new. And the disc itself as well is in really good condition. So that was one thing I noticed about Gamers and Geeks, that they look after their games pretty well. So he must be pretty fussy in what he takes in and what he doesn't take in. Because yeah, this is in outstanding condition, and it's definitely a game I would like to try. And yeah, it just looks interesting, especially the graphics on the back. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it looks interesting. The next game, I think this is £5 in CX. Again, it's not a game I see often. It's Syndicate, and again, well, this one doesn't have the manual, but it has a booklet. Don't know if this game did come with a manual. And again, very good nick, I would say. So, again, I don't know anything about this game. It looks like a first-person shooter, maybe like a Call of Duty rip-off or something. So that was £5. Sorry, £4. CEX charged £5. And the last game I bought from Gamers and Geeks was the Green Lantern. And this is a £10 game in CEX, and it does have the manual. Again, case is in fantastic condition. CD is, well, the disc is immaculate. Well, maybe a little smudge there, but nothing game breaking. So I am really happy with that. I don't know if it's any good. I've never really been into Marvel or superheroes, but I'm gonna give them a go. I've bought heaps of Blu-rays and stuff over the years, so I really need to maybe give them a try. So I might watch the movie, then try the game. But let me know in the comments if it's any good. So that's all my pickups from shops. However, I do have a CEX roulette, kind of. It's not big value, so let's just get into it. I'm hoping it's in good condition. Let's see. It is Heroes of Europe. Now, I actually played the PlayStation 2 game Heroes of the Pacific. I actually owned it as a kid. So I think this is the sequel. It does have a manual. Is it in good condition? Yeah, it's in okay condition, so it's a CEX win. It just looks a game that is interesting. There wasn't many in stock as well. Don't know if this game's going to go up in value or not, but it just looks interesting. I remember Heroes of the Pacific was pretty good as a kid, so it's definitely one I wanted to add to the collection. Don't really see it often, so yeah, picked up this game. And obviously the big thing I picked up in the last couple of weeks was the Xbox Series X, and I'm having a lot of fun playing it. I've actually used that a lot more than I thought I would, and it's all down to playing online games, and especially with the NI Gamer 1995, so please check out this channel. We were playing World War Z last Friday, and oh my god, it's such a fun game. It's basically you're in New York, in various different cities and different chapters, and you're like killing like zombies in an apocalypse. It's probably one of the most fun I've had playing a video game in a very long time. We actually blitzed the campaign through in the space of like 3 hours, and yeah, it's just such a fun game. And I'm going to leave gameplay at the end of the video. Unfortunately, I couldn't get my mic to be working for some reason, so it's a bit unfortunate. So I'm just going to like leave a little bit of at the end the gameplay, just to show you how fun it is. But on a Friday after the Mancave hangout, go check out the NI Gamer's channel, because he will be streaming it with me live right after the Mancave hangout. And speaking of the Mancave hangout, again, a lot of fun. Technical difficulties aside, it's just been a bit annoying. I know. I keep saying I'm going to get my Wi-Fi sorted, and yeah, I still haven't. I really need to do it, because it is affecting the streams. I think at one point we had like 7 or 8 viewers, and understandably so. As soon as it cut out, we were down to like 2. So I do apologise. If my internet goes, you know it's just my internet. But also as well, I think it is Streamlabs, because my internet connection for my Xbox is work fine. So you know, I had 3 hours of gameplay, not once did it cut out. So I think it's something to do with Streamlabs, and we think on that stream we fixed the problem, I'm hoping. And it's something to do with the frames per second. I think I had the settings maybe too high, and basically the internet could not stream that capability. I think that's what the issue was. But anyway guys, I'm gonna leave you with some gameplay of World War Z. But before I go, please like and subscribe. Also, check out the gaming channel, which is doing really well. I think the gaming channel is actually going to overtake the normal channel at this rate. We're only like 10 subscribers between the two channels now. And the PDC Dart series, oh my god. It's, you know, pretty much every video is getting over 1,000 views, which is just crazy. So a lot of people are really enjoying that series. And I've actually got a controller ordered, because my controller for the Xbox 360 is quite an old controller, and when I'm playing the darts I'm using this analog stick, and it's very annoying, and I think it's got a bit of stick drift. So I've just ordered a cheap one off of eBay just for the PDC Dart series, until I can find a brand new you know, official Xbox 360 controller. But yeah, that's it for this video, so please like and subscribe, and I'll leave you with some World War Z content. Ciao.
Jesus Christ, what the hell? Just wrong. We need to defend ourselves.
Code red has been detected en route to your position.
Get down here, Mancave. I'll know if they eliminate something.
A code red
Oh
has
no,
been
someone help me.
detected. This is not a drill.
Oh, I'm dead. Shit. Oh no, that's coming.
We're so close! Just hold it back!
Jesus Christ, we're right in the middle of
Run!
Zeke, you're headed for the river!
This isn't looking good.
This is crazy. See that?
Watch out! Explosives!
Whoa, where do we go? Oh, down here.
Anybody else? Meds.
Oh no.
I need meds.
I think she's still alive though, so
down.
I'm.
Not gonna
No,
make
I
it.
would die. No. We were 10 seconds away.
Please.
Oh, no
Help.
way. I'll have to start that again. But that, what could we do there? What could we do?